When I was 8, my family brought us to the Hard Rock Cafe in Manhattan. If you've never been there before, something they do is they play music videos around the entire perimeter of the restaurant, which is pretty cool. I mean, especially for me, I didn't really grow up in the MTV era. The music video for Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd came on. If you haven't seen this video, it's a little scary to an 8-year-old because what it's about is about these kids in a primary school in the UK, and they are put on conveyor belts with their desks, and they're wearing gas masks, and they're like thrown into these meat slicers, and you see all these kids getting meat sliced up and falling apart. It's the weirdest shit ever. I was scared. I didn't like the music. I didn't like the video. Then the kids throw over the school. They like tie up the teacher and burn the teacher. Dude, it is like, it's crazy. And my dad, I remember he looked at me, he's like, "It's pretty cool, right?" And I'm like, no, like, this is terrifying. I hate this so much. Point being, I hated Pink Floyd after that. It was my introduction and kind of closing the door at the same time. So whenever Pink Floyd would come on the radio or whatever, I would immediately like complain and like I would get very upset because it would bring PTSD of like that, I guess, moment of seeing that video, seeing a bunch of kids getting sliced up. So I hated Pink Floyd. Then when I got a little older, my dad was talking to me about how when Dark Side of the Moon came out on vinyl in the 70s, this one's his, or was his, mine now. Yeah, he said he remembers listening to it for the first time with headphones on and hearing the music bounce through his heads. It's crazy. And he just didn't understand it, and hearing music like that was just insane at that time. Still is to this day. So I didn't really know what he meant by that, and I think I was like a sophomore or a junior in high school. Full disclosure, went outside, did a little, came inside, used my Jesus Christ, Beats headphones. What were they, like Studio 3s? Oh my god. Yeah, I laid in my bed and I put Dark Side on and listened to it from beginning to end, and it blew my mind. Again, I didn't listen to it on the record because I didn't have a record player at the time, but still, same album. It's nuts. I actually had to, I remember, take a break during Great Gig in the Sky because it just got a little too intense. Let's just say. So I was warming up the idea of like liking Pink Floyd a lot more after that, and because I was really starting to get into music, and I wasn't doing music yet, but it was a couple of years away. I decided to give Another Brick in the Wall video a shot. Like, well, maybe I could like look at this a little differently now, and I totally did. And what I realized was that what I was actually afraid of, now that I'm older and can kind of look at it a little differently, like, yes, of course, on the surface, I think I was afraid of, the music and the visuals of what's going on, and kids and the scary adults and all that. But now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, I think what I was actually afraid of was literally becoming another brick in the wall. Like somebody subscribing to conformity, like just literally bootlicking the man every step of the way. And just me knowing myself, yeah, I think that adds up. But that's not even inherently like the point of this video. That like what I really wanted to say, give things a chance that maybe you just missed when you were younger, especially if you're doing a lot more like creative stuff, music, 100%. Like give things another listen that maybe you didn't like as a kid, because you might find some gold in that now. I mean, Pink Floyd is a band I can't live without. I mean, Animals is debatably my favorite album of all time. I mean, they're just one of the craziest bands ever. And the music sustains. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I just thought that was kind of a weird story. But yeah, I was so afraid of Pink Floyd for like half my life. It's just so weird to say out loud, but like it's true. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you for the love on the video from last week. Like that has been wild. You guys are all incredible. I've read every comment. I've read all the messages. It's insane. Thank you so much. I'm glad the video had an impact on you, and it means the world to me, really. So I don't really know what to say. I'm not good at this stuff, but I'm trying to get better. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for streaming the music, and yeah, see you later.